Jesus is the way. He will bring us through. Our praise is overdue. No matter what they say, Jesus is the way. He will bring us through. Our praise is overdue. Praise is overdue. Somebody praise him. Praise is overdue. Will you stand to your feet? He will bring us. Somebody owe Jesus a praise right now. He's been mighty good to you. Praise is overdue. Show him how much you love him. His praise is overdue. Praise him. Give him worship and honor. He will bring us through. His praise is overdue. Put away your tears and sorrow. My God's the same today and tomorrow. Whatever it is to face it.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Late Night with Jervis Live. I'm on the set with Dr. Terrell Jenkins. He just came in from Arkansas. The coach is in the house. Welcome to Late Night, Coach. What's going on?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
All is well, man. Now, of course, unfortunately, the Batman couldn't make it the trip to Arkansas to the TAP Awards. But tell us, man, was it phenomenal? Was it amazing? What happened?
I mean, this year,
Yes.
this year topped any award show that I've done.
Get out of here.
Like, get out of here. In this award show, we done had 700 nominees,
Ooh, wow.
down to 70 finalists, over 15,000 votes.
Wow.
And so that made it even more amazing. Not only that, now we in IMDb as an award.
Ooh,
TAP,
wow,
national
wow.
TAP is on the same level, you know, like professionals, with the BET Awards, the MTV Awards, the Oscars, the Emmys. So we just continue to work hard, man, just to make it great every year.
Right. Man, I missed all of that, man. So how does that happen? I mean, what gets you categorized that way?
Well, this how it happened. To get nominated, I put a little category on Facebook, and once they come nominate you for the award, the most nominations get in our finalist bracket. Once they get in the finalist bracket, now you got a voting link that goes out.
Oh.
And that voting link goes out for a whole month.
Wow.
So you can't take no days off. If you take some days off, hey, somebody probably jump you.
Yeah.
And then you don't find out what's going on until the award ceremony.
Whoa. And how did your award show get categorized in the IMD?
That's a great question. Because now we had celebrities to get awards this year.
Ooh.
We had celebrities to get award last year. And so now when we filled out the paperwork, it went through for us to be categorized as one of the top awards in the country.
That's right. So it was a blessing that we had an opportunity to do the promotions for him, and I saw some of the names. You know, he got people was actually in TV shows. You got Dr. Charles Clark. It was another
Tom
young lady.
Marino,
Yeah, right. And
Marisol,
yes,
Korea.
time shows.
Yes.
Ooh. Wow, amazing. And so a lot of times when people see those names on the bill, they want to know, are they really going to show up? Are they going to show up? Were you blessed?
Yes, I was very blessed.
Wow.
I was very blessed.
Phenomenal. Now, I had an opportunity to talk to a local promoter here, and we was talking about, you know, one of the things that's holding a lot of people back to do some of the spectacular things they want to do, like such as you, is the cost for some of the venues. You know, up north here, man, you're talking about $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 sometimes for a real quality venue to hold like close to what you was talking about, like 3,000 people.
Right.
You know, just so you be able to break even and give the people their money worth bringing in a decent act. Do you think, you know, as a promoter, they should start looking more towards the South? You think the people will probably respect the venue a little bit more, the event?
Well, I know it'll be a lot cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and not only that, you get a nice place to host an event. And out of fact, even in Atlanta, Georgia, I booked Georgia State University. In that Georgia State, I was going to host the Black Tie Gala. And it was only $200 for that event at that university.
Wow.
And at Arkansas State University, I always use the auditorium, or I use what we call the Centennial Hall, which holds from 400 to 500 individuals. But the theater style is amazing. So with that theater style, we can bring a little bit more light, flare, and glare. And that, it don't cost too much to do that.
Yeah, you figure by the time I pack up and fly, get a ticket, and hang out, rent a car, I still pay less than going.
Right.
Yeah. Now we do have some quality venues, and some of your smaller colleges that were still hitting around $1,100-$1,200, and that didn't even count lighting, sound guy.
Oh, yeah.
So that take you up to close to almost $2,000 to have a really nice quality venue, and then that's not counting the entertainment. So it's like, you got to really be creative out in this region. I mean, just to have fun with it. A lot of times people go into stuff because they want to make money, but sometimes you kind of want to just add some value to the community, give the community some more options, A lot of times we sitting around waiting for concerts, and sometimes that never happens.
That's right. And we can put on our own event. Mm-hmm. You can put on your own event. If you just do it the right way and find a venue that's not $1,100-$1,200, you probably got a community center that you can use. Or sometimes these hospitals got a place where they host events and stuff, and somebody got a 501c3, just submit it. If they got a space open, they can get that for free. That's
right. Awesome. And then one of the things I was thinking about too, when you was talking about that, when people want to give a nice event and bring some entertainers, and how about insurance? Are we responsible for getting liability insurance?
Well, not at the event. The university hold the insurance where I go.
Okay.
So the university hold that insurance.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about getting insurance or nothing like that. Now, if I host off campus somewhere, and depends on who I bring in, now I got to work toward getting liability insurance and stuff like that, even before they get here. You got a certain amount of time to get that insurance, before the event even happens.
Yeah, so many working pieces to this type of business. That's why you don't find that many people doing it, because it can be a headache.
Yes.
You got something else you're trying to do. But man, that's phenomenal, and I hope everybody had a great time. I wish we had made it. We're going to plan better next year. So Positive Power will be out there and lay out the red carpet and find out what's going on in the community. And that community was called Jonesboro, right?
Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Wow. And I was just telling my wife, "Hey, do you know anybody from Arkansas?" What did she say? She said she didn't know nobody.
She didn't know nobody. I think she was trying to think of somebody, Aunt Pearl or somebody. But I don't think, she didn't know nobody from down south.
Yeah, man. Now, what projects you got coming up now? I know you got the TAP thing going on. You passed that right now. Are you working on a book? I know you got classes going on. So what's going on?
Man, it's all about focusing with my coaches at the school. Mm-hmm. Focus with them, get them out, network, film, start working on getting them out speaking, some events. I got Los Angeles coming up March the 7th. I got a speaking engagement myself coming up. I just got booked for a prison in Arkansas, February the 6th. And so, man, we just go focus on this school. I got the TAP Youth Awards coming up March 16th. And so, you know me, as time go along, that's how my schedule just start filling up. But it's all about focusing on the Life Coach School of Arkansas and getting these coaches out, man, and letting them experience some things that I experienced.
And tell you, man, just doing the radio with the young ladies, man, listen to their journey, what they've been through, and how they could give back so much. And you hear about that all the time. You hear people say, well, how can you help somebody that's right here in their life right now if you've never been there yourself?
Right.
It is kind of hard to put yourself in their shoes, and then they respect what you're saying. Now you find that there's people who are not ashamed of where they come from or where they're going to say, okay. And I was listening to Joe Olsen the other day. He was saying, people got to let go of that past and worry about the future. But you need those people sometimes to help the people who's where you were.
Correct.
Because they don't understand how to get through that, and you hear about people, calling it quits or doing some crazy stuff in the world because they can't handle the stress they're going through, and they do need a team to be there for them. Can you tell us how a life coach, with the experience they have from your school, your students, can be there for those kind of people if they decide to reach out?
Correct. And each coach got their own different program. Mm-hmm. So what we'll do if somebody decides to reach out in that way is place them with the right coach.
Oh, awesome.
So that right coach can have the experience to help that individual. I can't, with somebody that's dealing with depression, I can't put them with a relationship coach because they dealing with something different than, you know what I'm saying, relationships.
And let's hear that, and that's good to hear that each coach is bringing something different to the play. Because I know I was asking them, what is a life coach? And sometimes people think a life coach is a counselor, a psychiatrist. They're not. No. But tell us in your own words, what is a life coach?
Man, a life coach is somebody to help you set goals and to achieve those goals. But you got to achieve the goals. The coach is not there to hang up over you, to make you do it. You have to want to achieve those goals, and that coach is going to hold you accountable. That's all life coaching is. No counseling, no therapy, no psychiatrist, no psychology, none of that. It's just, holding the client accountable for his or her actions and setting those goals.
And you have people who do have goals and dreams, but then they have that barrier in front of them. Like if they can just get through those sessions with that counselor, sometimes they start to and don't show up again. So then how are you going to accomplish those goals that you have if you can't get that taken care of? Because you got to get past that because you got some issues, So I think it's wonderful that it's out there because a lot of people don't know how to even get a hold of a life coach. It's like you Google that, and then when you do Google it, some of the most popular ones come up, and they don't have no room for you. They taking on
you got to have them dollar bills, yo.
Yeah, dollar bills and make their list.
Yeah, you got to have them dollars.
Man, so you excited about this venture, man?
Man, I'm excited, man. We coming back. I mean, every 7 weeks, we plan on being here.
Wow.
Every 7 weeks, we planning on being. That's in my school. That's in my book. Baltimore trip filming every 7 weeks.
That's right. You got to come to Charm City, people. I keep telling you guys. I'm talking to the independent artists all the time. We have programming set up for you guys. We have TV. We got concerts. Because remember, my journey is doing extremely well out there on Connect TV and on the internet, period. And of course, I'm ready to take late night to another level because I have a co-host now, so I won't be on the show acting crazy. So Batman Z's gonna be coming here, y'all. So we're gonna be trying to bring some people from the community to bring you guys some real positive stories and share their journey with you guys. All right. Well, look, we got to get out of here. I hope you enjoy the music videos. Coach, tell where people they can find you.
You can find me, Terrell Jenkins, on all social media platforms. Life Coach Terrell Jenkins, Celebrity Life Coach Terrell Jenkins. Just put TJ up in there. Hey, you'll find me. You can't miss me.
All right, y'all. That's the end of Late Night with Jervis Live. Continue to share the file. Everybody come out to the website, Positive Power, 21.org, and find out what else we got going on that can help you and enhance what you're doing so you can reach the next level. I'm Jervis Live Worldwide. Feel the power, baby. Feel the power.
Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter into tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate's going round, breaking many hearts. of evil plans to make you its possessions, and it will, if we let it, destroy everybody. We all must take precautionary measures. If love and peace you treasure, then you'll hear me when I say, oh, that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate's going round, breaking many hearts. We need to stop. Stop it, please. Before it's gone too far. Love's in need. Love today. Don't delay. Send it in right. Oh, hate's going round, breaking many hearts. We need to stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Love's in need. Don't delay. Oh, hate's going round, breaking so many hearts. We gotta stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Just give the world love.
Ooh, yeah. Without you, Lord, where would I be? Without your mercy, what become of me? Suppose you didn't give us grace, and you didn't forgive us you, Lord, where would I be? The beating you took, Father, you did it for me. By the stripes on your back, I know I am healed. You have given me peace, now my soul has been redeemed. Yeah. You have given me peace, now my soul has been redeemed. But Lord, you say to me, Lord, you say to me, Lord, to me, you took the pain away from me, the pain away from me, the pain away from me. Now I can say I am healed. Now I can say I am free. I don't deserve it, but Lord, you did it for me. You did it for me. Now my life is changed, I'm finally set free. I've been on this long road, nowhere to go, feeling all alone. But your love is the strength that makes me up. But Lord, you say to me, Lord, you say to me, Lord, to me, you took the pain away from me, my Lord. Now I can say I am healed. Now I can say I am free. I'm free. Thank you, Lord.
And the occupation now! And the occupation now! Free, free, Palestine!
Whatever my God can do it, you can handle it. Whatever he'll see you through it. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. Well, don't you worry. No, no, no. Our praise is overdue. No matter what they say, Jesus is the way. He will bring us through. Our praise is overdue. Praise is overdue.
Somebody praise him.